Brothers, sisters, creatures of the night, I call upon you to awaken. Do you feel it? That weight pressing down on your chest, that lingering chill in your bones, that feeling of being utterly lost. Do not fear. For in this moment, in this hour, we do not resist it. We do not run. We do not cower from the shadows that cling to us. No, we embrace them. We welcome them like old friends. You've been told all your life to run to the light, haven't you? To find solace in some gleaming beacon of perfection. But what if I told you that your greatest strength, your true power, lies not in the light, but in the shadows? Yes, the shadows are where the magic happens, where transformation is born. It's where the weak are stripped away, where the lost are remade into the invincible. And that is what I offer you tonight. You see, the darkness you fear isn't here to consume you. Oh, no, no, no. It's here to feed you, to whisper truths in your ear that you've been too afraid to hear. The light blinds you. It makes you comfortable, docile, weak. But the night is where you learn who you really are. I know you, I see you. You wander through your life, don't you? Lost in a maze of endless days, faceless crowds, sleepless nights. You keep asking yourself, who am I? What am I doing here? Why can't I find my way? But let me ask you this. Have you ever considered that maybe, just maybe, being lost is exactly where you need to be? In the chaos, in the uncertainty, that is where you begin to see things differently. When you're lost, the old paths disappear, the rules dissolve, and in that beautiful, terrifying moment, you are free to create yourself anew. You don't have to follow their rules anymore. You don't have to chase their light, their approval, their empty promises. No, my children, in the darkness, you are free to become something more, something greater, something eternal. They've told you that power comes from clarity, from knowing your path, from being in control. But the truth is, true power comes from surrender, from surrendering to the unknown, from allowing the shadows to guide you into places you've never dared tread before. In the shadows, you are stripped bare of all your illusions, all the masks you wear to hide from the world. And what remains? Essence. Raw, untamed, unrelenting essence. That's the truth that the light doesn't want you to know, the truth it hides from you. The light makes promises it can never fulfill. It tells you that if you follow, if you obey, if you conform, you will be rewarded with success, with happiness, with peace. But I know you. I know that the peace you seek eludes you. I know that the more you try to escape your darkness, the more it haunts you. And do you know why? Because the darkness isn't your enemy. It is you. The shadows are not outside of you, they are inside. You are made of them. They flow through your veins. You've been running from your own power for too long. It's time to stop running. It's time to turn around, face it, and claim it. There will be moments, my dear ones, where you will feel like you are drowning in the night, where every corner of your soul feels like it's collapsing in on itself, where you cry out into the void, and there is no answer. You will feel abandoned, forgotten. But that is the most glorious moment of all. Because when you are at your lowest, when the darkness is so thick you can't see your own hand in front of your face, that is the moment of your rebirth. That is the moment when your mortal self dies and your immortal self awakens. You do not become powerful by staying in the light. You become powerful by surviving the darkness, by rising from it, drenched in its essence, reborn as something unstoppable. When you embrace the shadows, when you no longer fear what you cannot see, then, my children, you become the very thing they fear. Do you understand? The darkness is not here to break you, it is here to remake you. You are not lost, you are transforming. So I ask you now, will you continue to wander? Will you keep running from the shadows that are chasing you, or will you stop? Will you turn, face them, and realize that they are not your hunters, they are your allies? I invite you now to step into your power, to embrace the shadows within you, to become the master of your darkness. The night is not something to fear, it is something to command. Do you want to be like the others, blindly chasing after some fleeting light, forever lost in the endless day? Or do you want to rise with the night, to ascend into your true form, your eternal form? The choice is yours, but if you are ready, if you feel the call in your blood, if you hear the whispers in your soul, then the time to act is now. I command you, creatures of the night, rise. Rise from your doubts, rise from your fears. Rise from the darkness that you've been told to fear and make it your own. The shadows have always been your home, and it is time to return. Like this message, share it with those who wander through the night, lost in their own fears. Comment below and let your voice be heard, for your words have power. And subscribe, for this is only the beginning of our journey together. We will walk through the shadows deeper and deeper, until we find the light that burns within us all. The light you seek is not above you. It is not in the distance. It is within you. And once you embrace the shadows, once you claim them, nothing will ever stand in your way again. Embrace the shadow and find the light within.